Rant.com. Good morning. It's Megatron back here with his Thursday morning rant, and then I'll get into the sports subject of the day. Brad Childress says that Adrian Peterson is the best NFL running back in the league, better than Ladanian Tomlinson. We'll get into that. So I'll start this off with my morning rant. So I drive in every morning around 8 o'clock, 7:30. I start my day. And I listen to a talk show called AM 640 and AM 590, which is all sports radio, talk show radio, and also, more or less things about Toronto with John Oakley. And this morning he had a guest on call. His name was Rob Ford. And Rob Ford is a counselor here at the City of Toronto. Now, those of you who know Toronto a little bit know that we just had a garbage strike for about 6 months, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. Garbage was basically piled up yay high in the city, and it stunk, and nobody would come to Toronto because the city stunk. And our mayor capitulated and gave the union everything that they wanted, and basically we went through the strike for nothing. And the mayor, whose name is David Miller, basically has no penis. He's got no balls. We call him a little biatch, and we slap him around. He's terrible. And his next election, he's got to go. Anyway, that's the situation here in Toronto. The other situation is that they like to spend money, as with all politicians, but in Toronto, they especially like to spend money on very frivolous things. For instance, we found out that they were spending almost $250,000 a year on teaching homeless people how to plant plants, how to take care of trees. What the hell are you thinking about that? I don't know. Seriously, I'm not making this up. They're spending money on people to go out and teach homeless people how to plant trees and plants. Not joking. So this morning, apparently, 2 weeks ago, somebody lost the master key to all the locks and doors on City Hall. So they just spent $40,000 just on locks alone to replace 102 locks for the storage places and offices, etc., etc. $40,000 of the taxpayers' money because some buffoon lost the master key to the locks. But they don't care about spending that money, do they? They don't care about the taxpayers' money. All they care about is that they can't get into the office, somebody's got to pay for it, but it's not in their own pocket. This is the kind of stuff that really, really irks me. This is the kind of stuff that lets me know that these politicians are simply pigs to the trough, and all they care is about getting what's coming up their pipeline. Man, we need to be like the French. La Révolution, you know what I mean? Take this to the streets, that's what I say. Anyway, that's my rant of the day. I'm a little peed off, I'm in a foul mood, but I'm always in a foul mood. Okay, so on to the sports topic of the day. It looks like Brad Childress came out and defended his running back. Brad Childress obviously is the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings, and he's got to defend his guy. I'm not sure if he had to come out and say this, but he said that, in his opinion, Adrian Peterson is the best running back in football right now, ahead of Ladanian Tomlinson. I don't disagree that Adrian Peterson is probably one of the most exciting young backs in football right now. I would say he's even better than the guy at New Orleans right now. But to say that he is the best running back in the league is to discount everything Ladanian Tomlinson has done in the past 4 or 5 years. Listen, until you can prove to me and you can put up the numbers without getting injured like Ladanian Tomlinson did for 4 or 5 years, you can't go out and say that you're the best running back in the league right now. Tomlinson can block, he can run, he can catch. He is an all-around, all-purpose back. And to me, he is still the number one choice until Peterson can do this 2 to 3 years in a row. Listen, history counts for something. You got to be able to show me time and time again that with consistency that you can do this. Adrian Peterson is exciting. He's fast, he's quick, he's explosive. He's yet to show me that he is a great receiver, although I think he is going to be a pretty good receiver. He's yet to show me his blocking skills. He's yet to show me what he can do in the red zone consistently. But if you can do this for 2 or 3 years, I think he's got some good stakes to say that he could be the number one back in the NFL right now. But until then, I still say Ladanian Tomlinson.